What if I were to tell you that the phone in your hand, the Wi Fi in your home, and the lights in your city are all a part of a hidden spectrum, shaping the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act? This isn't fear mongering, this is reality. Let's pull back the curtain and uncover how frequencies accompanied by smart dust technology and AI are influencing your mind, and more importantly, how you can take back control. I'm Stevie Floyd, and this is Breaking Reality. Let's start with a little history, because mind control is nothing new. Back in the 1950s and 60s, the CIA's MKUltra program explored new ways to control human minds using drugs like LSD, sensory deprivation, and even hypnosis. Their goal was to break free will and implant suggestions. Suggestions of this program were featured in the movie Zoolander, where Ben Stiller, who played the role of Zoolander, unbeknownst to himself, was a hidden assassin, otherwise known as a sleeper cell or sleeper agent. This is someone who's been programmed to remain inactive until triggered by a specific cue or command, often without their awareness. This, of course, is just speculation, and the government has no official documents correlating with any sleeper cells. While officially shut down, this program does show us how vulnerable the human mind can be when targeted with the right tools. Also during the 60s and during the Cold War, both the US and the Soviet Union invested heavily in mind control research, all during the space race. So while everyone's paying attention, who's going to be the first person on the moon, both the Soviets and the United States were very deep into the psychological race, and that was classified. Projects explored were how electromagnetic frequencies could disrupt thought patterns and implant ideas. Another one of these technologies that was discovered back in the 60s is called the microwave auditory effect, where sound can be transmitted directly into the brain, pulsed through radio frequencies. So imagine hearing sounds that just aren't there, and they're literally being beamed into your brain from somewhere else, and who knows where that could be. And this technology isn't theoretical, it was tested. In the early days, mind control came through propaganda, repeated messages, and visuals designed to shift public opinion. Today, the tools are far more advanced, and the goal remains the same: control. And I know a lot of this sounds crazy and out there, but I'm going to show you a little bit of how all this stuff works and where it's implemented. Let's start with smart dust and nanotechnology. Smart dust is a revolutionary technology. These are microscopic particles with sensors and wireless communication capabilities. These particles are developed for medical, industrial, and military applications, but potential for misuse is staggering. Imagine smart particles that can monitor your health or track your every move without you knowing. Major research centers and companies include IBM, Hitachi, CubeWorks, and of course, DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. Currently, it's being tested in smart cities to monitor traffic and pollution, but its potential use for surveillance and mind interference is just as viable, which takes me to smart dust and nanoparticles in our food and in our beverages. Researchers have currently detected nanoparticles in beverages like soda, and I'm not going to mention any names here, but the most popular soft drinks right down the street. And these nanoparticles interact with cells at a microscopic level. Nanoparticles are also being used to extend shelf life in foods and improve nutrient delivery in processed foods. So here we have these processed foods that don't have much nutrition, and now they're putting nanotechnology into these processed foods to help deliver the nutrients. Just saying. Read your food labels. Nanoparticles were also used in order to create the mRNA vaccine, where lipid nanoparticles were used to transport genetic instructions to build the spike protein. While hailed as a breakthrough, critics argue that these advancements could pave the way for microscopic technology capable of influencing biology remotely. Some theorists speculate this could lead to mass control mechanisms under the guise of health intervention. Citing the potential for smart implants or self-assembled nanotech are definitely areas of concern. Moving on. AI systems now use electromagnetic waves, like those from Wi-Fi routers, to be able to see through walls. At Carnegie Mellon University, researchers demonstrated how Wi-Fi signals could be analyzed by AI to map human movements in a room. So, with enough data, these systems can reconstruct entire scenes in 3D without cameras, allowing someone who is behind the scenes being able to peek through an entire building, seeing where everybody is, their movements, being able to monitor everything that's going on without the use of security cameras. And it doesn't just stop with visuals. AI, paired with wearable devices like EEG caps, now decode brain activity into text. This technology is absolutely incredible and promises to help those with communication impairments, and is already doing so. But at the same time, also raises some serious concerns, because if thoughts can be read, how long before they can be manipulated? And I don't know about you, but I think the obvious is already true, and that's already happening. That's kind of what this is all about. Now we're going to bring in 5G. 5G networks emit higher frequencies than ever before. And studies suggest that prolonged exposure to these waves can influence brain activity, sleep, and even your mood. Combine this with AI's ability to interpret these signals, and you have a perfect recipe for unprecedented surveillance and control. And who benefits? Well, who's really in control? Corporations and governments both have a stake in this game. Companies like Google and Apple collect vast amounts of data, while government agencies use this to predict and influence behavior. This isn't paranoia, this is business as usual. And we can already see the trickle effect through social media, and especially what happened with Twitter, and the fact that the FBI was directly being paid in order to infiltrate Twitter to push their narrative. More or less, this is another form of mind control. It's propaganda. Whether it's influencing what you buy, who you vote for, or even how you feel, the ability to subtly guide your behavior is immensely profitable. And as technology advances, the tools for control become even more invisible and more effective. So, what can we do about it? Here's a few tips to help protect your mind so you can make sound decisions for yourself and for your family. Number one, turn off the noise. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat myself on this one, because you got to first start disconnecting where you can. Turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth when you're not using them, and especially at night. This will reduce your exposure to electromagnetic fields while you sleep and allows your body to rest and repair without interference. Number two, build a safe space. Consider building a Faraday cage. This is a structure made from conductive materials that blocks electromagnetic fields. No need to get fancy. Even a small-scale shielding around your bed can help create a protected space for better sleep. If you take a look on YouTube, it's kind of a trend right now, and it's starting to happen. Take a look into it. Number three, understand what you are agreeing to. Every time you get a new app or a new device, every account comes with terms and conditions. Take the time to look at them or read them over, or at least skim through the highlights. Or maybe Google what this new update is about. What concerns may I have about this new technology, app, or whatever it is that you're uploading, downloading, or agreeing to. You might be surprised at how much data you're agreeing to share and what companies are going to do with it. And when you hit agree, they legally can do whatever they want with whatever information you're giving them. So be aware of these agreements. Being aware of these agreements gives you the power back. That way you can make better choices. Number four, reclaim your focus. Our attention is one of the most valuable resources we have. So limit your screen time. Avoid meaningless scrolling and put your phone down. Practice a little meditation. Just bring in a little more mindfulness on your daily routine. Okay, rather than mindless scrolling, think about it, put it down, take a breath. When you have control where your focus goes, you control your energy, not them. Number five, inform yourself. Knowledge is power and is your best defense. So follow independent sources, stay curious, and don't take anything for face value. The more informed you are, the harder it is for anyone to manipulate you. Do your best to be diligent with where your information is coming from, the more informed you are, the harder it is for anyone to manipulate you. So be aware of the things that are around you and the technology that's in your pockets and in your home. Number 6, be mindful of your thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts and question where they're coming from. Are they truly yours, or are they being influenced by what you've consumed? Self-awareness is a powerful tool for maintaining control. Try to be that fly on the wall in your own mind so you can get a clear vision of the thoughts and emotions you're having and where they're coming from. Number 7, stay grounded. Reconnect with nature and align yourself with natural frequencies. Practices like meditation, walking barefoot on the ground, and spending time in green spaces can help counteract artificial vibrations. It really is incredible how much nature is able to take the human and bring it right back down to ground level. So stay grounded. Ground yourself. Get grounded sheets. They now make grounded sheets. You can get sheets that you can plug in and they're grounded. People say it's the best sleep they've ever had. Thinking about ordering a pair myself. Number 8, elevate your frequency. Positive emotions like gratitude, love, and curiosity elevate your vibrations. This makes you more resilient to external influences and helps you focus on what really matters. And that is where you are right now and what's around you in your physical world, not what you're seeing or hearing from an external source. Remember, this isn't about living in fear. This is about living in awareness. Technology and modern systems aren't inherently bad, but understanding their impact and taking the steps to protect yourself can make all the difference. You're in control of your energy, you're in control of your thoughts, and you're in control of your life. So let's rise above this noise together. The tools for control are real, but so is your power to resist. By staying informed, taking action, and focusing on what truly matters, you can rise above the manipulation and create your own reality. Let's take this journey together. So tell me what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you feel like you have thoughts that are coming in from external sources? Do you have moments where you're like, this isn't me, I feel possessed, or whatever it is? Maybe so. If you have, let me know. I want to hear about it. By the way, I also wanted to let you know that I provided all the links below to all of the sources that I've used to put this episode together. So if you want to fact check the work and the things that I'm saying, please do. I want you to research these things. That's what it's all about. It's expanding your mind so you can be conscious of the decisions that you are making. And if any of this resonates with you, please like and subscribe. And if you know anyone that wants to hear this message, please hit share. And together we can uncover the truth and reclaim our freedom. Love you all. Stay real, my friends.